Welcome to a new episode of Bravo Charlie's. We're here at the cabin. This is the third cabin video and a little update. You'll have to forgive the camera. It might be a little shaky today. I can't find my hand tripod. Not sure what I did with it, but you'll understand why when we get inside. So if it's a little shaky, forgive me, but I wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on with the cabin. So let's get to it. We have moved in. I've been chopping firewood. This firewood won't be ready till next season. And we have the grill on the patio now, next to my dinner bell. I think I've shown you the stained glass window before, but this is from the outside. And then you can see over here the deck. The last time I showed you guys the deck, I believe it was snowy. So now all three dogs are living here, and they're dying for me to come inside. You could probably see little Boo right through there, and there's Ella's big nose and Phoebe. So let's go inside. Back up, girls and boy. So this is what we have right now. It's a disaster. If you look around, this is the game room. It's eventually gonna have a game table and stuff like that. You could see my saw, my miter saw, everything. There's the mantle, the fireplace, just boxes everywhere. These have been coming in the past 2 days. Everything is finally here. So let's start at one side of the house and end in the living room. This is the tool room still at the moment. This is eventually going to be the laundry room. Right now it also has a mattress in it. But there's tools everywhere. We have the bathroom. It's kind of a mess at the moment. There's just stuff kind of everywhere. And then back out here, come on Phoebe, come on Boo. Ella is terrified of slippery floors, and we don't have any carpet here yet. So I'm gonna have to nudge her backwards. Come on Ella, back up. She gets to a slippery floor and then freezes. Okay, so upstairs, this is eventually gonna have a carpet runner on it, so Ella can get traction. But up here, we have our two finished bedrooms. Well, they're almost finished. I have to just finish the electrical outlets. I'm replacing all of those, and I have to put up some curtain rods. But there's a bed, closet, and this will be the master bedroom for now. You can hear Ella crying because she can't get up the steps because she's a big wimp. I made that headboard by myself. Well, Giovanna helped me. We made it together. And it's padded. It's got a leather-like covering on it. Then I put this brass beading on it. We made that a year or so ago. So we're just gonna put in some racks up here because we don't have a lot of closet space. Let me turn the light in here for a second. So this will be our bedroom until we build an addition, probably next year. Uh-oh. Sounds like Ella's scared and falling back downstairs. But in this cabin, there's really beautiful woodwork everywhere. I've already had a chance to refinish a lot of it. I'm going to be refinishing the logs, so they have a new shine to them. Let's go back downstairs so Ella doesn't have a heart attack. There's my daughter Jordan's horse from American Girls on the ledge right above the steps. And you could see the stained glass light that's up there and the beautiful logs and woodwork that's in this place. A lot of it needs cleaned and retouched up. There's the fireplace. I've had a couple fires in it so far. This is just a cluster of a mess right now. Let me show you the downstairs real quick. There's not much down here. It's not that exciting. Make sure the lights are on. Giovanna and my daughter Jordan just cleaned down here the other day. This was a disaster. So messy. We have a little storage shelf there with, you know, cleaning products, water, stuff. And then back here is eventually where all of it's going to go, but it's still a nasty mess. This is eventually going to be my gun room, rifle room, but for the time being, it is just the laundry room. And I have some laundry going right now. The sink leaks, so we have to shut it off with a main valve after we're done doing laundry. So this needs fixed and replaced, and I'll getting to all of this in time. There's so much to do. Okay, so let's go back upstairs real quick. There's Phoebe waiting for us. I'm gonna try and keep this video under 6 minutes, and I think, or under 10 minutes. We're at 6 minutes right now, so I think we're gonna be okay. So this is kind of neat. Before you get into the kitchen, there's this little cabinet that they built into the woodwork, which is kind of neat. Then we go in here, and the kitchen's a disaster at the moment. We have cooked a couple meals here now, but not many, just a few. Get some more light in here. I mean, right now everything's just sort of, there's my stash of candy, chocolate, gummy worms, you gotta have gummy worms, and various electronic items and stuff everywhere. Oh, I did move in my wine refrigerator, and it is fully stocked for the apocalypse that we're now in. So I will not miss wine because I got plenty of it. Oh, and at the bottom of my wine refrigerator, keep all my other bags of candy. So if it comes down to wine and chocolate, I'm good. And then we put a little desk over here in the kitchen. The ironing board is not going to stay there, but we have this little picture hanging up. A little cork board that's a little wine picture. And we have some plants over here on the windowsill. Ella is the loudest drinking dog ever. Just let you take that in for a second. Okay, moving on. This will be the dining room. This is not the dining room table. This is eventually going to go in the game room. This is just what we're using for the time being because, as you could see, it's another cluster in here. And I haven't even got to the bad part yet. But there's the stained glass window from the inside. And the stained glass dining room light that will eventually be centered over top of the dining room table that I'm going to build. Boo found a spot there on the beds. And here is another pile of stuff that still needs put away. So let's finish this video in the living room. This is the barn door that I built. And let's go in here. I have one remote there for the lights. And where is my other remote? I should have looked for that before. Here it is. Let's get a little brighter in here and open the drapes. There we go. That's better. So we did get our flooring finished in here. TV hasn't been mounted yet. This isn't the final TV, but this is just the one we're using now. I have my Alexa over there, boxes and boxes and boxes of DVDs, and we have a sectional couch with a sleeper sofa in it, which is a good thing because when we tried to take the box spring upstairs last night, we realized the box spring wouldn't fit up the steps. So Giovanna is out right now buying a two-piece box spring so that we can actually have a bed upstairs. But thankfully we had the sleeper sofa. And the TV wall still needs to be finished. I got projects everywhere. So that's about it. Oh, there's a good shot of the barn door. You can see it there. I'm very proud of that. Made that from scratch, following some rough instructions on YouTube, but it's very cool. And this covers the living room to the dining room if we would need to cover it for movie night and you want to block out some noise and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. So there you have it. We didn't quite stay at 10 minutes. We're probably about 11 minutes, but I'll be cooking soon at this cabin. I have a bunch of recipes to try. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my chicken wing spice that I had sitting on the counter over there in the kitchen, and I forgot to tell you about it. I'm going to do a video on my chicken wings. A dry rub that I put on, it doesn't even require hot sauce. So it's really good. Do a video on that. I'm going to be hanging all of my cast iron collection in the kitchen. I'm going to do a video on that, show you all the different cast iron that I have. All kind of stuff coming up. Try and keep you up to date on the cabin. If you like this content, please hit the subscribe button below. Give me a like. And pass it on to your friends and family. Everybody needs something to do right now, so I got tons of projects during this whole COVID-19 coronavirus situation. So thank you for joining me at Bravo Charlie's. See you next time.